From AccuWeather.com, this is AccuWeather Daily, a brief host-read article. It's weather news in a nutshell. 2024 will go down in history as the worst tornado season since at least 2011, after a late December tornado outbreak with at least 88 twisters. There were 1,880 tornadoes reported in the U.S. during the year, and that's according to NOAA's Storm Prediction Center's preliminary tornado reports. That number is far above the 14-year mean of 1,390. Now, the Storm Prediction Center says a total of 53 people were killed by tornadoes last year, which is 1/10 of the fatalities in 2011, a year marked by many strong, deadly tornadoes in the southeast. SPC's finalized tornado numbers based on storm surveys of confirmed tornadoes will not be available until later this year, and they can vary greatly from the preliminary reports, which often contain duplicates. Although 2011 had 2,240 preliminary reports, the final tornado number for that year was 1,684. Now, for the second year in a row, the highest state tornado counts have returned to the classic tornado alley. Texas has the country's largest tornado count for the year, with 169 reported. Due to its size and location in a tornado-prone part of the country, Texas is often number one, and tornadoes from Hurricane Beryl helped secure that first-place spot for the year. The second highest state number is 131, which occurred in both Nebraska and Iowa. Illinois came in next with 126 confirmed tornadoes, and Missouri rounded out the top five with 105. There are a few state surprises this year. Florida, just outside of the top five, was one of those. Florida's number is unusually high due to tornado reports during Hurricane Milton, which spawned more than twice the daily record of twisters. Ohio, with 82 preliminary tornado reports, experienced multiple outbreaks on February 27th, again on March 14th, April the 2nd, and May 7th. Although not ranking in the top 10 reports by state, New York also had an unusually active tornado year with 32 reports versus only 10 the year previous. Now, both states' numbers are likely yearly records, but the final numbers will not be released until later this year. So ahead of SPC's final numbers, National Weather Service offices in Oklahoma and Illinois have already declared that a record year was set for tornadoes in those states. The only states that did not report any tornadoes were Nevada, Vermont, and Maine. After a slow start to the year, tornado outbreaks during May pushed 2024 above normal. But a major part of the story of last year's tornado season has been plentiful tornadoes spawned from hurricanes. Beryl, Debbie, Helene, Milton all caused a combined 178 tornadoes. And although that sounds like a lot, 2 years since 1995 have delivered more hurricane-spawned twisters. 2004 with 317, and then in 2005 with 237. 4 hurricanes hit Florida in 2004, while 2005 was the season with the most named storms on record, including the infamous Katrina, Rita, and Wilma. Unsurprisingly, the number of tornado warnings issued by the National Weather Service, 3,936, is also the highest since 2011. Florida, Oklahoma, Ohio, and New York have had more tornado warnings issued this year than any year on record. Oregon, Nevada, and Utah were the only states in the contiguous U.S. to have 0 tornado warnings last year. That's all for now. You can find more stories and regional forecasts at AccuWeather.com, and for your local forecast at your fingertips, download the AccuWeather app. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from AccuWeather.